Hello and welcome to the Mike Less Farmhand Mike YouTube channel, bringing you some of the biggest and best variety and definitely the most versatile farming content on social media today. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at Farmhand Mike.
When you're running combine and have that view over there, that's just pretty awesome. That's almost as awesome as watching that Mike Less guy on YouTube.
That is one good looking tractor and grain cart. Hey YouTube, how about some January harvest? I am out in the field with two different combines as this research plot is being harvested. This is a research plot with interplant with 4 twin rows of corn, 4 twin rows of soybeans, and so on. The combines are a little big for what they're taking. They got the field opened up here, so one combine is taking the soybeans, the other one's taking the 4 rows of corn, and they are weighing each sample as they go here. I don't have any data on the yields or research, anything like that. It's just not every day you get to film 2 combines in the same field in January. First up, running the corn is a Fendt Ideal Model 8 combine with a Fendt Command 3312 12-row corn head. The Fendt Ideal 8 is a Class 8 combine. Now I got different specs here on the internet, a lot of it's in metric, but the best I can tell, this is rated at 470 horsepower with a max horsepower rating of 538. This machine has a 350 bushel grain tank and can unload at 4 bushel per second. They intended to harvest this field earlier. It did get wet and they had to wait for the ground to freeze, so as I'm out here filming this, it's about 15 degrees Fahrenheit. As he comes to the end of this strip right here, he will pick up the header, he will drive back to the other end of the field and dump that sample into the weigh wagon, and then the other combine will come along and take the 4 twin rows of soybeans right beside it. Again, I did not ask any questions about yield data and so forth. I think that's all confidential, so if you do ask that in the comments, I'm not going to be able to answer those questions. Now coming down the field is a Case International Model 8250 combine with a 40-foot Gerringhoff True Flex Razor head. This is also a Class 8 combine. This machine is powered with a Case IH or FPT powertrain, engine rated at 480 horsepower with a max horsepower rating of 555. The Case IH combine has a 410 bushel grain tank and can unload at 4.5 bushel per second. Now after they get this field done here, they also have another research field on the other side of the highway. So they'll finish these strips, and then later on in the video I will have some footage of both combines actually taking full cuts with the headers. The ground is froze rock hard. When we get to the other field, there was a water hole in a low spot there, and the ice was a good 3-4 inches thick there. I don't necessarily know the advantage of this interplant. I remember back in the late 70s, early 80s, when I would read my grandpa's farm magazines, there was articles on this, and there was a time when you would see fields planted like this back in the day. Don't really see much of it anymore. And ideally, if you were going to do this interplant, and it wasn't a research part, something you wanted to do on your farm, I'm guessing you would plant it so you could take the full cut with the combine you had. Again, for most, when you're doing research like this, you can't hardly justify going and buying a smaller combine just to do a few acres of research. So that's why they're using the big machines here. Again, I'm trying to explain this the best I can just because of some of the comments I get. Some people don't understand what's going on and so forth. So trying to explain that. And again, with the 4 rows and the 4 rows of each crop, I just don't know if a company actually makes, or especially any of the major combine manufacturers actually make a 4-row corn head anymore, or like a 10-foot grain head. I know there is some companies that do make like some research model combines, but for a farm to have a combine just for research and one for their regular farm, that probably doesn't pencil out very well. I understand those research combines for yield plots are very, very expensive for what they do. But then again, it's not like these big combines are cheap either. I'm just impressed the way this header is mowing these corn stalks off where he just harvested the twin rows. Now, we do no-till a lot of soybeans into last year's corn stalks, but by the time harvest rolls around, those stalks have almost decayed for a year. So by the time the header hits them a year later, any stalks that are still standing pretty much just explode. But these were just freshly cut corn stalks, and then this Gerringhoff's coming over and just mowing them right down, eating them up. Maybe some people don't find that impressive, but I do.
Looks like I'm going to get my opportunity to drive a new Magnum.
All right, they got everything moved over to the field across the highway, so they're going to get this opened up. So the rest of the footage I have will be the two combines both taking a full cut of either soybeans or corn. Oh, this could be tricky. Wow. I guess you didn't need that anyways. Not bad for two-wheel drive. Nothing a little rubber cement and some duct tape won't take care of. As you can see, a little tight getting in this field, and you can also see the advantage of having a fold-back auger on your combine. With these big heads, these combine augers are getting so long now, and I know I've had a lot of close calls myself. Luckily, I've never hit an auger yet. Knock on wood, hope I don't. But anyways, let's see this Fendt Ideal with the 12-row corn head in action now. I will have a couple other Fendt Ideal combine videos coming to my channel. One farmer I know in Illinois has two of these. They have a Model 8 and a Model 9. I did get footage last fall of them with doing soybeans with their 8 and doing corn with their Ideal 9 with a 16-row Drago head on it. So hope to get those videos edited here in the near future. I got a lot of content yet I need to edit from last fall, last summer, and so forth, and hope to get all that done before planting season. But, you know, that's coming at us pretty fast. that's going to wrap up this video. Something a little different. Not every day you get to see two combines doing some interplant harvest here in January. Anyways, feel free to hit that like button, and if you are new to my YouTube channel, please go down there and consider hitting that subscribe button and check back often. Always lots of good new farming content coming to my YouTube channel. So as always, thanks for watching and supporting my social media.